Hey everyone, Mr. Regan here, and as of today, we have officially collected all of the data and evidence from Dr. Gonzalez regarding what is going on with our space pod and space station. It is now going to be our job to create a final recommendation explaining what is going on in space before, during, and after our lost signal time. In order to do this, we are going to be breaking down how to create our argument and more specifically, how to complete our reasoning tool as we look to combine the key concepts we've learned with the evidence that Dr. Gonzalez has given us to draw our final claims of what's going on before, during, and after the lost signal moments. So to start, we're going to focus on two major arguments. One is what's happening during the lost signal moments, and the other is what's happening after. So to start in task 2, we are going to be breaking down what would be the claim that you're going to be choosing, the reasoning where we connect our evidence and claim through our key concept, and the model that you're making. So as we go through these two arguments, I'm going to be breaking down how to use the reasoning tool for both sets of arguments and how to use our key concepts to connect our claim and our evidence in both sections. So to start, you're going to be making a claim about what's happening during those lost signal moments. You'll have our two claims the ground team originally came up with. You'll have all of our evidence, and you're going to decide which one makes the most sense. From there, you're going to create your reasoning. This is where you connect the evidence that Dr. Gonzalez provided with the claim that you chose. So the reasoning section here for your argument is where you connect these pieces of evidence with these claims that you chose, with the claim that you chose, one or the other, with your key concepts. Now, when you pull your speaker notes up, you'll notice that you have two key concepts, okay? These key concepts are what you use to connect your evidence with whatever claim you chose. So, for example, evidence A here says the thrusters exerted the same strength force in the opposite direction as any other mission. Your reasoning needs to start off with your key concept. So, if we're looking at key concept A here, it says how an object changes velocity depends on the direction of the force exerted on that object. So, this evidence that we talked about here matters because how objects change velocity depends on the direction of the force exerted on the object. Notice I am taking this key concept and adding it into my reasoning to start. Because the thruster is fired in the opposite direction with a normal force, notice I'm taking this evidence here, okay, and I am restating it to help connect it with our claim. This would cause the pod to either change directions or slow down and collide with the station. So notice this is a combination of both of these claims, but I'm still connecting it with the claim itself. Your job will be to look at evidence B and figure out how can I connect our key concept to evidence B. How can I then connect it to the claim that I chose? Okay. So this one could connect to either claim. Your job is to connect it to one of these claims so that we can have a final decision about what's happening during those lost signal moments. From this point, you'll create a model that explains and shows what's going on in space. And then you'll do that same thing for the second argument. This time, you're going to be focusing on what happened after the lost signal times. You'll have our three claims from our ground team, our data to look over to choose which one's best. And then you're going to do the exact same thing here. Okay. Your job will be to choose which key concept is going to help you connect this evidence with the claim that you chose using the same format. What's your key concept? How does it connect to your evidence? How does it connect to your claim? You'll create your model as to what's happening after they lost the signal time. And then you're going to summarize everything in our final comic using our vocab list. So take a moment, ask yourself, do you understand how to use our reasoning tools for both arguments? What happened during the lost signal time? What happened after? Do we understand how to use our key concepts to connect our claim and our evidence to in both sections? If you put your X in yellow or red, please reach out. Otherwise, good luck.